On March the 22nd, the Ghostbusters will be back on the big screen in the new movie Frozen Empire. It's said to take inspiration from the Real Ghostbusters cartoon of the 1980s. So it got me thinking, what are some of my favourite episodes of the cartoon? My name is Paul, aka Retro Props, right here on the Toys team, and this is my top 5 Real Ghostbusters episodes.
Who you gonna call?
Back in 1987, like most kids, all I ever wanted to be was a Ghostbuster. I was real Ghostbusters obsessed, from the Kenner toy line to the cartoon series that I used to watch every Saturday morning on ITV or on repeat on VHS. There was 140 episodes over 7 seasons between 1986 and 1991, so it's no easy task to pick your favourites. But let's get this list started with my number 5 choice.
Ah! This had better be good, Janine.
In at number 5, we have Dr. Doctor from season 2. This episode of the Ghostbusters sees our heroes battling it out with a ghost around a chemical plant. They end up covered in an ectoplasm goo that starts to change their body in weird and creepy ways. It has some great visuals, especially with the ghost trying to pull themselves away and make a bigger ghost at the end of the show. It also leaves us not knowing the fate of our Ghostbusters. Is the disease incurable? Will our Ghostbusters be back? Or is someone else going to have to save the day? My favourite part of this episode is that it recreates a line from the 1984 movie, albeit with a slight twist.
Yourselves. I think things just got worse. And a whole lot weirder. Hey, what the? Cut that out! Stop it!
Strange. Something seems to have excited the substance.
Forget strange. The stuff's going wild. Hey, it's coming up my neck. Stop it! Heat 'em up!
Smoking!
Let's kick some ghosts!
Jumping in at the number 4 spot, we have Night Game, an episode of the Real Ghostbusters I've probably seen more than any other episode. Winston is my favourite character, and this episode very much centres around him. It sees our heroes battling it out between some good and evil spirits in the middle of a baseball stadium that just so happens to be built on an Indian burial ground. Winston's soul is at stake, or so we're led to believe.
I hope I'm doing the right thing. He's in there. I gotta tell you, this guy is brave.
Amazing.
It worked! Uh-oh.
Strike 2.
At number 3, we have Take 2, an episode that sees our heroes having a movie made about their lives. Yes, just like in 1984. The guys visit a movie set that has a replica firehouse, replica proton packs, and it involves some great set pieces involving those. It even makes reference of the actors from the 1984 film and includes footage at the very end, with some smart quips by our very own Peter Venkman.
I'd like to welcome you to the studio.
Wow. This is really fantastic. It looks just like the real thing.
That's why we wanted you here to advise us, make sure we're doing it right. After all, this is your life story.
No problem, as long as you got the right people to play us. Admit it, Redford was dying to play me, right?
Not exactly. Here's the cast list.
Murray, Aykroyd, and Ramus? What's that, a law firm?
Look at all this equipment, just like the stuff at home.
Except that they're props. None of them work. They just look the same. If you leave your packs here, nobody will bother them. You can leave that, too, if you like.
Not if you paid me. Strange. For a second, I seemed to get a reading, and then it was gone.
Let him have it!
What?
Fakes. They're props.
I'm going to turn over the next card, and I want you to tell me what it is.
You know, he doesn't look a thing like me.
The Real Ghostbusters will return after these messages.
Let's bust out some ghosts!
There's a cereal in the neighborhood with O's and ghosts.
Tastes real good! Ghostbusters!
Fruit flavored O's, new Slimer ghosts. Ghostbusters taste tastes great with milk and juice and toast. A complete breakfast with the ghost.
Everything's okay, guys. Want some Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters?
Okay. What's it gonna crunch?
We now return to the Real Ghostbusters.
For my number 2 choice, we have Knock Knock. This episode kicks off season 2 with an absolute bang. Some subway workers are working underground and they discover a doomsday door that should have opened when Gozer had destroyed the world. They unleash hell all across New York City, and our heroes battle it out with some grotesque spooks and spectres trying to save not only the fate of New York, but the fate of the world.
What is it?
Beats me.
Hey, look at all that weird writing. What do you think it means?
Do not open until doomsday.
Hey, good guess. How do you know?
Who, me? I didn't say anything.
Hey, this is New York. Nothing stops this town. I love this place.
This could be very helpful. From what I've been able to figure out, the center of the disturbance is 10 miles down the line. This should take us there in minutes.
Terrific. On second thought, maybe we should walk.
So here we have it, guys. My number 1 episode for the Real Ghostbusters is Citizen Ghost. I know it'll be a favourite of many people's out there. This episode takes place directly after the events of the 1984 movie, and we catch a glimpse of our heroes returning to the firehouse in their khaki flight suits covered in Stay Puft Marshmallow Man goo. These old uniforms must be destroyed, and conveniently, Janine reveals that their new coloured uniforms have just arrived. As always, there's something strange going on in the neighbourhood, and our Ghostbusters fight it out with some very familiar faces.
It all happened right after our biggest case. We just stopped Gozer the Gozerian from flattening the world, though too late to save our headquarters.
No two ways about it. This place is a mess.
Hey, no problem. We'll just fix the place up better than before, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
right.
what a
Sure. Piece of cake.
Okay, Egon, I'll bite. What's the first thing we have to do?
Get rid of our uniforms. They absorbed a frightening amount of psychokinetic energy during our battle with Gozer. They'll have to be destroyed.
Hey, guys, you're in luck. In all the confusion, I forgot to tell you. This came in just before you went up to fight Gozer. It's your new uniforms. Great, huh?
They'll do. I suggest you all change as quickly as possible. Hey, Peter. Did you remember to burn those old uniforms like I asked you?
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Gotta remember to take care of this stuff later. Didn't know, of course, was that there was an even bigger menace growing right beneath our noses.
Oh, come on, Peter. Cut it out. I'm trying to get some sleep. I mean it, Peter. Cut it. Huh? Oh, guys, I think we've got trouble here. Big, big trouble.
So there we have it, guys, my top 5 episodes from the Real Ghostbusters cartoon. Do you agree with the list? Was there any I missed out that you absolutely love? Let me know in the comments below. In the next few weeks, with the excitement for Frozen Empire building, myself and fellow admin Will Crawford will be hosting a live stream right here on the Toys team, talking all things Ghostbusters and Real Ghostbusters, so we'd love it if you could join us for that. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.